Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further tonight, the management would like to make an announcement. It's bad news, but I'm afraid I have to tell you that from tonight there will be no more love songs. 'Cause we're all washed out, we're high and dry, and we're up the river blue. Take a walk down to the chapel, get down on my knees. I prayed for inspiration, say give me a song, Lord, please. The Lord say, your days are numbered, and I know yours are nearly done. And anyway, who in the world down there needs another love song? So from tonight, there will be no more love songs. Devil stolen all our hopes and dreams. From tonight, there will be no more love songs. We're all washed down, high and dry, and we're up river blue. And I taught myself the guitar, and I learned piano too. I decided to be a songwriter. That seemed the most intelligent thing to do. And all my life I tried to write a winner. I tried to write a hit, and as sure as hell, you know damn well, this ain't it. And from tonight, there will be no more love songs. The devil has stolen all our heart and soul. From tonight, there will be no more love songs. Now we're all washed out, high and dry, way up river blue.
This is the bit where I say, oh look, Norman's left a projector on the table. I wonder what film it is. Then I press this and...
Too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to say I'm sorry. Our love went wrong. Now she has gone. Won't someone show me what I should do? We had to try. Now it's goodbye. I can't foresee my future without you, without you. I can't live without you. Too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to say I'm sorry. There's nothing more. Just shut the door. Leave me alone, enclosed in my sadness. This sadness, I'm feeling this sadness, making me cry, making me cry. Maybe these tears will wash the hurt from my eyes, but it's too late to say I'm sorry. sorry. Too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to say I'm sorry.
And now here, what I have to do is say the bells are ringing. Backwards. What's up?
Uvo.
Oh, make a name for yourself. Make a name for yourself. You'll be famous one day. Oh, make a name for yourself. You make a fortune and you sell yourself away. Oh, they recognize you on the street. Write your autograph neat. When you're gonna make a name for yourself. No, make a name for yourself. Get your footprint in the pavement when cement. Make a name for yourself. Right, Kilroy was here in every chance. You'll get yourself all dressed like a dream. You can make the girls all scream. When you're gonna make a name for yourself. Gonna make a name for yourself. 8, 3, 4. You don't have to sit in a room on your own, staring at the clock on the shelf. Get off your ass, get out there and say, hey, one day, gonna make a name for myself. Gonna make a name for myself. Come on, Richard, make a name for yourself. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, what you gonna do in every room on your own? Staring at the clock on the shelf. Get off your ass, get out there and say, hey, one day I'm gonna make a name for myself. Gonna make a name for myself. Gonna make a name for myself. Gonna name for myself. But gonna make a name for myself.
I think the best thing, after writing all these songs and getting nowhere, and then after making all the films about writing the songs about getting nowhere, the only thing that remains is for me to go out and give seminars, give talks to universities and women's institutes. So what I'll have to do is practice speaking in public as Demo Dan. Let's see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, welcome. Thank you for coming here, all three of you, this evening. I'm Demo Dan, I'm going to give you a little chat about my career, how to start at A, go to B, via C, and get nowhere.
We've come so far from A, so where is B from here? Why do we see no tears in this casino?
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm Demo Dan, good evening, and I called myself Demo Dan because I'm desperate. It doesn't get any worse than this, you know, stuck in a room, in fact in an attic, listening to my own demos every day, over and over again, and there's hundreds of them. I know them pretty well by now, and it's an awful shame that I've written so many hit records that never were hits.
The chips are down, the wheel spins round, they've sucked away our dreams. Is no one safe? The scene is grey.
I remember the time when I made a whole CD of new age relaxation music, and I went to the record company to demonstrate it to them, and I was in the room there with the head of the record company, and we played the whole CD, during which I did various yoga and tai chi and all those sort of movements. And right at the end, in the last number, I actually ended up standing on my head in front of him in the office, and that's the way I presented the whole CD.
Is this virtual reality, or are we virtually fucked up?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Demo Dan. I come here for a presentation to make a seminar for you, and I'm going to talk about my demos and the songs I've written through the years. For example, I wrote a country and western song, Truckers of the World Unite, and the idea was to provide 500 cassettes to a guy in London at a trucker show. So I drove over the Cotswolds on a Sunday morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning with 500 cassettes, and on the way to London I stopped in a lay-by in the Cotswolds, and I went through every single cassette, took out the cover, the little information card, and I got a dart and I made a little tiny hole in the corner of the card, and I did this 500 times in a lay-by in the Cotswolds on a Sunday morning before I went to London, so that in the future, if I ever came across one of these cassettes, Truckers of the World Unite, if it didn't have the little dot in, I knew some bugger had copied it. And the result of this is, after 35 years, I've never ever seen one of these cassettes on sale anywhere, and I've never heard about it since.
So la-ti-do, re-mi. They've taken endless trees. They sacrificed the breeze in this cathedral.
Now, just around here I get to a point where I don't know what the hell I'm going to say next. I'm just in a room full of demos, and you've probably gathered that by now, and I can spend the rest of my life listening to my own songs endlessly. I can spend the rest of my life making films about me listening to my own songs. I could spend the rest of my life writing books about the films that I make, about the demos that I make, about the songs I wrote that I've listened to endlessly.
Where do we go from here? Does no one have a clue? It's some elastic moonbeam age.
I remember sometime around 1975, 76, and I was in the UK, and there was a Song for Europe, the pre-contest to pick a song that they could use for Europe, and I thought, Song for Europe, okay, I'll write a song. Let me see, Europe, yes. So I wrote a song called Enchanté, 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 and I sent it in. And I never got a reply, I never heard anything. I wondered about this for years, and I realised that I should have put a fourth Enchanté maybe at the end.
Is this virtual reality, or are we virtually really fucked up?
Do you know, ever since I saw that UFO, it's like I've got this voice in my head telling me to make a crop circle in my beard. This means something. Oh no, my face feels like Salisbury Plain. Like I got Stonehenge here, and I got Avebury crop circles down the side, and an equilateral triangle under my chin, and all I need now is a white horse tattooed on my neck.
Subject, Quasimodo, bell ringer, ex-bell ringer. 'Cause ever since that big bell fell on his head, man, he ain't been the same since. One hit son of a bitch. Quasimodo had a big bell and 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 well, they were crying in the chapel when that bell began to fall. Oh Lord, and standing in the wrong place at the wrong time, one stone deaf Quasimodo never heard from God. Quasimodo had a big bell and 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 Quasimodo had a hunch back in the 60s. He said that big bell looked like a little unsound. It's just hanging around waiting for the fatal day when it's all gonna come tumbling down. He was right, man. Quasimodo had a big bell and 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 yeah, man. That was a right old ding-dong they have down there in Notre Dame. Fact was, the ding was on his dong, and Quasimodo, he long gone. You know that Quasimodo, he a dead ringer for a dead ringer now. Moral, if you're deaf, don't be done. Always look up to see what's gonna come. Damn.
Evening. Good evening. Poetry to my ears. But seriously, it's a good time for lyric writing. It gets darker, the stars come out, it's romantic, calm, peaceful, inspirational.
Hello mate, how you doing, eh? Lovely day, eh? Lovely day. Yeah, we just thought we'd take the old bowler out for a spin, you know.
Hey, was that you the other night shining a light through my window? I'll give you a spin in a bowler.
Yeah, bowler. Yeah, up there, yeah, that's what we get about in, isn't it, when we want to get about. It's a super bowler. It's a lovely day.
If you're some sort of vacuum cleaner salesman, I think you've got the wrong address.
Anyway, you're Demo Dan, right? Yeah, and we got a message for you about Norman Normal.
Norman? We haven't seen him for ages. What's he been up to?
Yeah, what's the story? What's the story, eh? This Norman, you know, he uploaded himself up to the internet, didn't he, eh? Yeah, with a telephone.
No. I remember him saying he'd do that. I thought he was joking.
Well, his particulars got stuck, didn't they, when he was transferring satellites like they do, you know, and he had a coughing fit and he got drawn in through the vortex of a Black Ops laser. Yeah, he's stuck now in the middle of Project Bluebeam.
Project Bluebeam? What's that?
Yeah, it's top secret, you know, but they're going to test it out soon up in the clouds. Holograms of gurus and mystics displayed above your head like.
Nah, I really don't think we'd be fooled by some Hollywood lights in the sky.
Yeah, it's the second coming, isn't it? I mean, like 2012 and all that. You know what's going on, but they got an extra in there now, you know, like sort of messing up the plan, like it's a little bit confusing, you know, Area 51, Area 52, Area 53.
Don't mind me saying, but I think green suits you.
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Now look, who exactly are you?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I have to introduce myself, yeah, I'm a bollock.
A bollock?
Just a round ball, really, but we move around on top of these temporary human body replicas.
You having me on? And anyway, how exactly did you get here in the first place?
There's infinite dimensions. It's all about size, mate, isn't it? Size.
Ah, you mean some sort of metamorphical, interdimensional, magnetically induced, transcendental aura, nifty shift shape. I don't believe I just said that. Are you on drugs or what?
Now, what we do, you know, you load up the bowler with the bollocks. You know, we all get in the bowler. All the bollocks get in the bowler, right?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many bollocks you get in a bowler.
Yeah.
And then we hype ourselves up on a positron, and until we're all hyperbolic, and then we go into hyperbolic drive and slip onto a sine wave.
What you need is a 10-pin bowler. You get more bollocks in.
Yeah, and then it might sound a bit complicated, you know, but yeah, just to us, it's just a sort of it's a bowl of bollocks.
Well, if you don't mind, excuse me, but I haven't got time to stand round here all day talking bollocks.
Well, I'll be off now. All right, mate. How you doing? It's a lovely day.
You mind how you drive that thing? I can just see it now. You know, accident on the A4. Load of bollocks all over the pavement. Bye-bye. Keep taking the tablets. The intercontinental ballistic missile entered the accelerating zone in orbit space. While I began to press so fast, like each and every second counted. Beneath the stairs, my arms across my face. The anti-satellite orbit tracking monitor station, computer printout reads laser beam. Am I alone in my confusion? Or is this just an illusion of a nightmare?
satellite laser beam meets a melting missile in mid-flight. Safe beneath the stairs at last, I heave a sigh of great relief. It's good to be alive again tonight, alive again tonight. Alive again tonight.
Greetings, O ye earth peoples. Do not panic. Remember, it's not the end of the world. It's just a practice for the end of the world. Holographic mind control experiments using satellites, lasers, and telepathic ultrasonic vibrations. Project Bluebeam. Most likely to be followed by Project Red Beam, Green Beam, Purple Beam, and finally Project a rather delicate shade of mauve combination with bathroom tile magnolia Beam. Now, seeing as I'm accidentally mixed up in all of this, after uploading myself to the internet, by throwing my body into a telephone. Had a little bit of a problem there. I got my DNA digitally backed up into a Black Ops satellite. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to announce Demo Dan. Demo Dan, a most talented but unknown writer of songs, maker of films, and general philosophical weirdo. So don't forget, Demo Dan. He only makes demo songs because record companies have got far better things to do with their time and their expenses than to let Demo Dan loose in their recording studios. Right, I think I'll get me holographic intercontinental positioning. I've got global satellite equipment here. I can see where I am because I'm not really too sure where I am here at the moment. Anyway, thank you. Demo Dan. Yes, right, good. That's it. I finished now. Right, Central Command. Tell NASA to switch me off now. Yeah. Want to get back down to Earth, don't I? Is that NORAD? Get NORAD onto it, alright? Ultra. You got Project Ultra going there, have you? I got my knapsack caught with me ramdat. Yeah, I got my cable connected. Bit confusing, isn't it?
You have strange customs in this country, and strange ways, I'd say. Strangers in the night, arriving uninvited, telling strange stories about strangers they have known, and strange relationships in strange situations, like changing trains or receiving change and exchanging addresses with trained angels.
It's a bit crowded up here. What's all this?
Yeah, we're just testing the holograms in the sky.
You'll have to all move over. I'm supposed to be doing the second coming today.
Well, you'll just have to be patient.
I've been waiting 2,000 years for this.
Maybe you can come back in 3 days.
And I've taken the trouble and organized 4 horsemen of the fucking apocalypse waiting behind those wee clouds over there.
Where's the 3 wise men?
You're beginning to strain my quality of mercy.
Well, let's just go backstage and we can discuss this further.
Backstage? This is entirely beyond belief.
You know, what you need is a good roadie.
I don't need a roadie. I've got 12 disciples.
We'll soon get you organised. We'll get you out there on tour.
Just the big cathedrals and a few intimate working men's clubs.
Yeah, maybe you could do support for Demo Dan.
Oh, aye. Do you think they'll love me?
I'll be your agent.
Will I need the cult?
Oh yeah,
Just for on the stage?
no problem. It's easy.
Do I get to ride the donkey?
We get you a taxi.
Donkey,
Taxi.
donkey,
Yeah, not just any taxi.
donkey.
Very good taxi.
Have you no scruples at all?
A sort of big white taxi with bulletproof windows. Look like an ice cream van.
Strange ain't the word, man. I mean, it's such a psychological symphony of psychotic symmetry that systematically searches my soul. And produces a strange